The reason why I think a lot of relationships, marriages, and situations do not last is because I think the internet is entirely too loud. The world is too loud giving y'all all this fake and falsified fairy tale advice. Oh, here's 10 ways that a man should show that he loves you. Here's 10 ways that a man will show you that he's into you. Oh, here's how you make a man obsessed with you. And if a man doesn't propose in 2 years, he's not into you. That's not even realistic. Y'all have got to stop listening to these people up here that's creating this content so that they can get these likes and these views, giving y'all things that only sound good, that does not work in the real world. Y'all have got to stop trying to listen to these formulas that they are putting together, making you think that, oh, well, if my man's not doing this, then he doesn't love me. If my man's not doing that, then he doesn't love me. That's not true. You have to figure out who you are dealing with individually. The world's formula is not going to work on your man. Everybody's love language is not the same. So instead of y'all actually courting and dating and getting a chance to learn who you are dealing with at the core, y'all would rather go type in YouTube or on TikTok or on IG or follow all these people that's giving y'all all this weird advice about, oh, well, if he didn't do this, sis, then you might as well let him go. If he didn't buy you no flowers, girl, he don't like you. If he didn't take you on a date, girl, he don't like you. What? If he didn't propose to you in 2 years, he don't like you, man. I don't even want nobody proposing to me in 2 years. It's so much stuff going on that gives people the cheat code to pretend to be something that they're not, to the point where it's not like it was back in the day. The reason why they used to say that a man should know what he wants within 2 years back then is because back then we didn't have access to the world like we do now. We didn't have a cheat code up there like we do now. And we definitely didn't have the internet. Back then, a man actually had to get a chance to know you. He had to actually court you, and then he actually had to learn you. There was nothing telling that man, oh, go buy her a bouquet of flowers and bro, she gonna love you forever. Take her on a trip and she gonna love you. Do all this acts of service and she gonna love you. That's what the world is trying to get y'all to think, that that's how a man loves you, is by acts of service. That is not everybody's love language. One of my main love languages is words of affirmation. So that is why I'm one of the girlies where if a man wants to buy and take me here and take me there, yes, it's appreciated, but it's still not making me feel as though we're connecting the way I want to connect. I connect through mental. I connect through intellectual conversations. I connect through words of affirmation. When I'm having a hard day, a bouquet of flowers is cool, but that's not what I feel like love is for me. I want my man to come say, babe, you know what? Today was a rough day. No. Words of affirmation. That's a prime example of how I'm trying to tell y'all what works with the world might not work with everybody individually. Men see exactly what they need to do to capture your attention. Y'all like flowers, y'all make that known. Y'all like gifts, y'all like trips, y'all like all this stuff. So if a man only has to just look and say, all right, it's easy to get her because all she wants is this, and this, that's easy to achieve. Within 2 years, y'all done wore yourselves out because y'all, in the first 2 years, y'all done rushed everything just for the look of it. Y'all done went on all the trips y'all can go on. He done bought you all the flowers, all the gifts. Y'all done had all the nastiest sex y'all can have. And now after 2 years, y'all don't even like each other. Because now you're starting to pick apart his character and realizing he's not who you thought he was, because you never knew who he was to begin with, because he was just following a world's formula. And you were just listening to what you thought it mean. If a man loves you, he'll buy you this and buy you that. Y'all got to stop listening to these people up here, man, and start figuring out who you are dealing with and love your person based off who they are. Love them based off how they want to be loved, not off what somebody told you love is.